welcome back to the Ring FC Career Mode. The first one I've recorded since coming back from my break. It's been good. It's been good. That's all I can really say. I'm pre-recording a lot of these because I'm about to go on holiday, so yeah. If there's 2 a week, so this is going to be week 1, that's going to be week 2, that's week 3, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. We'll record up to Palace, maybe do a bit more. So, we start off with Cska, obviously not in this episode, of course. Russian Giants. Lovely club, Cska. You know. Wouldn't mind taking over them in real life. One day. Cool club. Russia would be interesting. Interesting league to manage in. Because it's a big league, but it's not a big league. We have... should we rotate it to... I think we're alright, to be honest. Anyway, come on you Wars, let's do this. Here we go. Champions League. First game of this season in the Champions League. Oh, got to adjust my chair a bit there. And, yeah, going into it, we are big favourites, probably for the whole tournament, but especially for this game. But away in Moscow, anything can happen. A feisty atmosphere for the home side. Let's see what happens. Come on, you R's. Let's get these first 3 points of our Champions League journey. Fabinho opens up, scores! Easy for Fabinho. Was given way too much time to pick out his corner. On the edge of the box, Fabinho does not miss those. Great goal by the Royals. From the throw, played across the box, Fabinho got his head up, found his corner, keeper doesn't do enough. Doesn't cover himself in glory there particularly. Don't think it's Akinfeev. He'd be very old if it was. Anyway, Cska 0, Reading 1. We finally get the deserved breakthrough, but you know, it's not been completely easy. Fabinho winds it out to Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe finds Neymar. Glorious goal. Reading 2, Cska Moscow 0. Great cross, Neymar with a glorious touch, and his finish was worth its weight in gold. Absolutely magnificent. Reading 2, Cska Moscow 0. 2 quick-fire goals put the Royals in charge here in the Russian capital. Up. Loops it into the back of the net. Reading 3, Cska Moscow 0. I fell silent because I didn't think anything was going to come from it, to be completely honest. Get a bit lucky, but, you know, who cares particularly, because we've just found the back of the net. Jan Feiertop with an absolutely glorious dinked header. That's exactly what you want your star striker to be able to pull out. He's got to be on the spot, he's got to be creative, and he's got to find the back of the net. And Jan Feiertop did all 3 there. And it is Reading 3, Cska 0. Out Mbappe, who finds a really good ball through to Yamas, who pulls it back nicely. Martial, oh, what a finish! The Frenchman, he came to me and said he was unhappy, he wanted more football. He's come off the bench and he's absolutely banged one in here. Great move by Yamas. Kept himself ahead, played the ball across, and Martial on his left. Fantastic finish. He's a great player, Martial. He's only not in the team because of our depth. and because of our amazing front three. That's a good way to end the game, though. Full-time Reading 4, Cska Moscow 0. A convincing win in the Champions League, and a great way to open our account. That's fantastic. That really is fantastic. Anyway, I'll get back to you for the Burnley game. Should be another win, but again, I always remember that defeat to Burnley, and it always scares me. Right, so Burnley away at Turf Moor. A tricky game, always a tricky game. Burnley are a good side, but we're a much better side, and we should be winning this. Come on, you R's. Unchanged from the team that won in Moscow. Let's do this. Here we go, Turf Moor for Reading versus the Clarets. Burnley are decent opposition, to be honest. They're not actually too bad. So, you know, it's going to be a difficult one, but we should really thrash them. But again, I always worry about Burnley because they have a way of playing and they play it very well. Wow. Wow. Oh, bugger! Up. Oh, what a hit! Jan Feiertarp replies to Mate Vidra's wrought wonder goal with one of his own. Lovely finish by the big German. Just took it out wide, smashed it in the top corner. Unstoppable up. Rabona pass by Fekir. Dybala curls it into the back of the net. Reading finally lead under what has been a long period of pressure. We've worked it into the back of the net. Eventually, from Paulo Dybala. 3 great goals in this game. It's an absolute classic Reading-Burnley tie, isn't it? And we lead 2-1 here at Turf Moor. We have turned it around after a catastrophic start. Catastrophic, sorry. It's hot. You can probably hear my computer whirring. I'm struggling in the heat, so's it. Up. Oh, what a goal! Jan Feiertarp grabs the ball, gets back to the halfway line. We'll take some of that. Glorious run, opened up the space, and we just hit it into the back of the net. Up. We know he doesn't miss. So, you know, it's always a good bet to just shoot with Jan Feiertarp. Anyway, 3-1. Jan Feiertarp has 2, and he's on a hat-trick. Here is Arp. Opens up some space, hits it, scores! Jan Feiertarp gets his 8th league goal of the season. And that is a hat-trick. Just picked out the top corner. And it is Reading 4, Burnley 1. Crisis averted. Reading firmly on top. Headed into the back of the nets. Nothing but a consolation goal, but Maximilian Philip, I believe that's his name, gets the goal. And Kunku. They've got a good team, Burnley, and they are through again. And they've scored again. 4-3. Burnley back in it, and it's Philip with the goal. Lovely 1-2, opened up our defence. Philip found space at the near post, and Burnley are back. Neymar keeping the ball in the corner, finds Jan Feiertarp. Brought down, penalty given. Reading have a chance to seal it at the death. And I don't like putting pressure on myself, but this needs to go in. It'll be Jan Feiertarp to take. Reading need a goal. And it's buried by the German! Jan Feiertarp wins it for Reading! 4 goals for Arp, 5 for Reading. Reading 5, Burnley 3. Crisis averted? buried it right in the top corner. No doubt from Jan Feiertarp, and gives Reading a 2-goal advantage late on. And what an absolute classic this has been. Varane lines it. Mbappe. And there's the whistle. Reading victorious in one of the most dramatic games of the series. 5-3 to the Royals. I know I always say about struggling at Turf Moor. Well, today we struggled. Vidra were probably one of the goals of the season. Neymar had one ruled out for offside. It was a classic. It was an absolute classic. And yeah, that's made the comeback video quite interesting. Oh, yes. Lovely. Everton up in the next episode. Everton and Arsenal. That's a decent episode. Much better than this one. It's been 2 air teams, but lots of goals. Lots of goals. 12, to be accurate. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. I have been Ruse DC17. Cheerio.